fighting for his life.
Up on my minivan or my SUV.
Yeah, I mean, it goes and on aggravated assault charges.
Now to the education funding battle. Superintendent Diane Douglas is heading out trying to get support for her plan. She's going around the state on her We Heard You tour. Today she'll be in Show Oak, next week she'll be in Yuma, and then in November she'll stop by Flagstaff. About 30 people showed up to her meeting.
San Carlos Hotel, and look guys, I found a friend. Hi, good morning. What's your name?
Judy Ulrich.
Judy, who is this?
This is Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. Oh, Lucy wants to talk today. Right. Hi, Boo. How's your morning going so far?
Well, we just walked out, so it's going to be good because the weather's fabulous here.
Oh, it is. It's going to be a little warm today. How's 100 degrees sound to you?
Okay, because I know next week it's going to be 85.
Oh, there you go.
And whether Obamacare should be opened up to undocumented immigrants and their children.
There is such a difference between everything you're hearing here on this.
Shows you, yes, 100 degrees the expected high today. Plenty of sunshine that is out there for us. Regional satellite and radar skies are clear for now. High pressure dominating the weather pattern. It breaks down as the storm system moves in off the coast of Southern California. National satellite and radar, things relatively calm across the United States. Few showers still lingering in the northeast and a few that are across the south for us. Temperatures across the state.
Obama has signed when I'm president.
On
the 2015 refrigerated caramel apples, or just eat them fresh.
Here's Johnny.
Well, it looks like Johnny liked his coffee black. Yep.
They are dropping day by day. We get back to the seasonal average by this weekend, and we go below the seasonal average by the time that we head into next week. So, Yetta, I found a friend.
Yes.
I'm so excited somebody stopped to talk to me today.
That is great. You know what? First of all, great news on the forecast, the way it's ticking down. And thank you so much for the hustle this morning. I know it's been rough out there trying to find somebody to talk. It's really early, so you know how that is.
Yes, I know how it goes.
Yes.
Aisha, how do you like your coffee?
I don't like coffee, guys. You know that.
Right.
I don't know what that means about me.
Do you like green tea? Because that can be kind of bitter.
No, I'm a water, Mountain Dew, Diet Coke girl. So whatever that says.
Sugar. It says sugar.
I'm well caffeinated.
It says sugar.
Also this morning, folks, you might not realize it, but you're in the middle of wedding season. See where October ranks for couples walking down the aisle.
Between galleries in Old Town Scottsdale.
Later this afternoon, that's coming up.
Even lawsuits at
Trades welcome budget.
Telephone. To a loved one, it's a simple.
Greg Wilson, a ready for you alert.
The makers of Colace invite you.
Cash back twice on every purchase, with 1% when you buy. Harlow and Finch collection. Plus, Tom.
Dad,
America's favorite motorcycles. And now's the time to get you
on service. Because every moment, every connection counts.
This Nation, entertaining entertainment news.
Tonight at 11:30 on Fox 10. Live from Fox Studios, Fox 10 News is back.
Former NBA and reality TV star Lamar Odom is hospitalized this morning after he was found unconscious yesterday afternoon at a Nevada brothel.
Now, at this time, they're really not releasing much information at all. They say he's stable, but his condition has not been reported. There are some reports out there this morning, though, that he may be in a coma. 35-year-old one-time star of the LA Lakers and one-time member of the Kardashian family by marriage to Khloe was found unresponsive at the Love Ranch, a brothel in Crystal, Nevada. The owner of that brothel says that Odom had been staying at his home, the owner's home, which is attached to the brothel. And the owner says that Odom had been taking some herbal
Dr. Galindo Underland.
at the same time.
Made by Americans for Americans.
He got him! A strikeout! The Cubs win! The Chicago Cubs are heading to the National League Championship.
Talk about momentum.
Wow.
Right? A shot like that, you get all the team members jumping on each other out in the middle of the field, running out, congratulating each other. The Chicago Cubs are a step closer to ending a 107-year championship drought.
Oh, this is amazing.
This is incredible. Yeah. They beat the St. Louis Cardinals 6-4 last night to win their National League Divisional Series matchup. It was the first time they've ever won a postseason series, get this, Ron, at Wrigley Field.
Which is incredible. Thinking how long that stadium has been there.
No kidding.
It's the first time they've ever won a series in the playoffs at home.
So the Cubs will face either the LA Dodgers or New York Mets in the NL Championship Series.
Boy, could this be the year, Andrea?
All right, checking traffic once again. No new problems have popped up. We just have delays pretty much everywhere you look. We're going to take you on a quick fly through of the 10 as we travel westbound this morning. 9 minutes currently to head from Ray Road up to the 60. The slowest spot right now is around that 60 transition heading up through the Broadway curve. Outside we go. Here's what the 60 looks like as you head in. And again, slow there. That is through Tempe, looking west at McClintock. Carpool lane looks good. Every other lane, if you're driving solo, you're going to sit for a while as you head in toward the 10. Guys?
All right, thanks, Andrea. Corey will be back with another look at our forecast.
And then we're going to have top stories making headlines for you this morning. A DUI arrest you sure don't see every day. What the suspect...
Same thing we told you about last week is so that Gifford hopes to address the gap.
Your first look at local...
The I-10 split, and take a look at eastbound Loop 101 from about 75th Avenue all the way to the 51 right now. Traffic is heavy. Here's a look at your busiest freeway, though. Eastbound I-10, 83rd to the Stack. You're looking at a 28-minute drive.
Oh, Marcy, thank you. It's time for entertainment news now. Carlos Diaz has all the headlines.
Live from New York, it's Donald Trump. That's right. Donald Trump's going to be hosting SNL for the second.
Were filed 7 freeway
budget cuts. Arizona is now shifting about $4 million of those federal dollars a year to the Department of Child Safety. That is the agency that oversees foster care. Critics of the plan say people who are just trying to make it won't have enough time to get back on their feet.
The program is intended to help families re-enter or enter the workforce, become employed, and become self-sufficient. And so what this really does is kind of pull the rug out from under them.
Those cuts are scheduled to take effect July 1st. Now to an ABC 15 update. The Scottsdale Artisan Market is set to open tomorrow after a passionate battle with the city's fine art galleries. They claim the weekly market is hurting their business and pulling customers away. Last week, the city council heard arguments from both sides for hours and eventually decided to let the city manager decide if the market's permit should be revoked. So now the market will open until he makes a decision sometime later this month.
Well, crisis is developing in the skies. The FAA now warning there is a big shortage of air traffic controllers. So how might this affect you? If more
help protect family time. Now the stores with GameStop will open early on Black Friday at 5 o'clock in the morning. All right, do you feel like you've been to a wedding or two already this month? Maybe you have a couple of them ahead. That's because October is the second most popular month for weddings, behind June. The wedding website The Knot looked at that, and the average cost today $31,000. Compare that to 1988, when the average wedding was $10,000. All right, now for your shake your head money moment of the morning. A woman sued her nephew because he gave her too big of a hug. Jennifer Connell claimed her 12-year-old nephew acted unreasonably when he jumped into her arms at his 8th birthday party in 2011. Connell says his jump forced her to fall when she tried to catch him, and that led to her breaking her wrist. She sued him for $127,000. That's her leaving the court. A jury in Connecticut found the boy was not liable. Took him 20 minutes to come back with that verdict, and that is the media frenzy trying to get a comment from the aunt who sued her nephew over a hug. What are you talking about?
What
are you
kind of
talking
aunt
about?
is that?
There has to be more to that story about maybe some family dynamics there, but she only listed the nephew, not his parents, in her lawsuit. So very bizarre story, very bizarre.
She's not getting a birthday present
or
Christmas or anything else for
or
that
a
matter.
hug, not even a hug.
Oh my
Priceless.
gosh.
I
I'd love
know.
to be a fly on the wall at the next family reunion there.
If she's invited.
Exactly.
All right, thank you, Stacia. Talk about frivolous lawsuits, my goodness. 649.
The scene. We'll get that turned around in just a minute, but as you head out the door, let's check in with meteorologist Iris Maciel for that most accurate forecast.
Well, Chris, if you follow me on social media, you probably just saw I posted a picture of Mallory and I in our short sleeves. That's because today is a short sleeve type of day. It's going to be
cloud cover, so tomorrow
75th Avenue in through downtown, almost a 30-minute drive time, so make sure you plan accordingly.
Downtime than ever before.
Commute Ray Road in through downtown, a 17 remaining.
dry conditions as well. 77 degrees right now. Our dew point sitting at 54. Winds below 10 miles an hour, and they're going to stay between about 5 and 10 miles an hour as we head into this afternoon. Now, by this afternoon, Phoenix heading towards a high of 100 degrees. If we hit 100, that's potentially that would tie the record of 100 degrees set back in 2010. So we are looking to at least tie the record today. Today, a warm day, the warmest day of the week, but today's also the last warm day of the week, or warmer day of the week, as we track changing conditions thanks to an area of low pressure that's still off the coast of California. By tomorrow, that storm system brings storm chances to the valley. A 30% chance for storms tomorrow, showers and
a live look outside from Pendergast Elementary School over on the west side of town, looking towards University of Phoenix Stadium. We're about 20 minutes after that official sunrise. We've got mostly clear skies and cool.
Just when those two crashes on I-17 get cleaned up, we have another one popping up in the southbound direction. This one is at Bethany Home Road. At one point, it was blocking that right-hand lane, but it looks like they have that off to the side there, right on the.
Organizer says he welcomes requests from the surviving families for the.
But barely a cloud to be found across
that Century.
Subaru.
Meet Kyle.
Off to the right, minor slowing in that crash, Chris.
Mallory, today's top stories are coming up next, including a bombshell announcement just a short time ago from the defense and the freeway.
At the University Towers in Tempe, police responded to a call about 4:50 Thursday morning, maybe Tuesday morning, found the man.
Us those unseasonably hot temperatures, but looking ahead to the next couple of days, area low pressure off the coast of California is going to start to swing in. This is going to help cool us down. It's going to usher in some clouds. It's going